Hey everyone, welcome to the USL W League Instagram Live. We're going to give it another moment or so for people to keep trickling in. We're seeing an awesome response so far, and we will bring in our World Cup champion, Soccer Resilience founder Jessica McDonald, to join the conversation with us tonight. So she'll be jumping on here shortly. We're very excited for that. Appreciate all you guys taking the time to join us. We are very thrilled to be publicly announcing today the USL W League, which is a pre-professional league that will be kicking off in May of 2022. And really at the W League, we are committed to using women's soccer as a force for societal good to improve and increase gender equity, career development, and opportunity for women. So we are so excited to share the W League with you all today. Looks like we've got Jess here, so we'll go ahead and let her in and we'll get this conversation started. Full disclosure, I've never done this before, so we'll hope it's working. There we go.
Hi.
Jessica, how are you?
Oh, so good. How about yourself?
Doing well, doing well. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
No problem at all. I'm super pumped for this announcement. You guys made me stay on the hush hush for I don't know how long now, so it's nice that it's, finally released, and I'm just super pumped to see what the future holds in this league.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that conversation. I think it was, the end of the week right before Easter, and we were kind of winding down, for the holiday weekend. And then I had a conversation with you and the Soccer Resilience team, and I got so excited that I wasn't able to wind down for the holiday weekend. It was like ready to go. And I remember you mentioned you'd be keeping it a secret for us, and we appreciate that. We're thrilled to have you involved in this journey with us. And for those that are just joining us, we are thrilled to be talking today with North Carolina Courage striker, World Cup champion, and Soccer Resilience founder Jessica McDonald. And Jess, we know that you are definitely busy with your soccer schedule, founding a business, which we'll touch on certainly in a little bit, and of course being a mom. So again, we appreciate you taking the time to join us as we celebrate today's announcement of the USL W League.
No worries at all. Thank you so much for having me.
Good deal, good deal. Well, as we were just talking about, we connected through your work with Soccer Resilience. And in that first conversation that we were referencing, I remember the genuine excitement in your reaction when we told you about our plans in the women's space and what we were planning for the W League. Can you take us back to that initial conversation? Just share what you remember about what excited you most?
Yeah, I think opportunity. I remember I kept saying the word opportunity during that conversation because that's exactly what it's giving to all of these young women who want to continue their career path, playing soccer and, juggling their lives the way that they want. And I think it's just an absolutely incredible opportunity for the little girls who want to be in our shoes one day. And sometimes, you got to start in leagues like the USL W League. So I think it's helped paving the way for those who obviously want to continue to enjoy the game, but also get better at it and also just pursue, whatever career that you want in soccer. And so I think it's just absolutely amazing, especially in the United States. It's really growing, especially for young female athletes. I'm super excited to see how big soccer is getting in the United States. So this is just cherry on top, especially for the young females out there who obviously want to continue to play.
Yeah, we also are super excited. I think I told someone yesterday that I think between the words excited and opportunity, I've used both of them 5,000 times in the last couple of days. But those really are, what's driving us with this league. And every day as we work to launch the W League, it's our desire to grow the game for all who love it. We all share a passion for soccer, whether you're a player, a coach, a fan, an executive in the media, whether you're a woman, a man, a child, an adult, whatever you may be, if you love soccer, the W League wants to give you a platform to express that passion and to fall in love with the game. And you've said that you came into this season with a new vision, and you really spent this past offseason getting back to the basics and not thinking as much about the fitness test, but thinking about, what you love about the game. What was that like for you, and why did you feel like it was important to kind of refocus yourself that way?
Yeah, and this is where obviously my connection with Soccer Resilience came about, and just being, aware of mental health. And so we don't talk about it a lot as athletes, but the amount of stress that we go through mentally and physically, it's out of this world. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves as individuals because we're playing at the pro level. This is it. This is the highest level. And so obviously it's also our job. So we really depend on it. And so, the pressure just comes with territory at the end of the day. But coming into this year, I haven't spent much time with the U.S. women's national team. And so that's where I had to kind of change my mindset a little bit, because obviously I was devastated to not be on the roster. And so, I shed some tears for a few days, and then, I just snapped out of it, because at the end of the day, I'm just so grateful for my career path. Not a lot of people can say they have been successful in their careers the way that I have. So I'm very grateful for that from the bottom of my heart. And so I had to, realize to myself, like, oh my gosh, you're just being so hard on yourself. Look what you've done already. And so I can say that I'm proud of myself. So moving forward, now that I'm a veteran, I've been a pro for a very long time. I knew exactly what to expect of myself coming into this season, and still have love for the game. Not so much pressure on myself, because I knew exactly what to expect of myself. I know what the coaches are expecting of me as well. I know what my son is expecting of me every day as a mother. I have my dogs. I have a lot going on. And so I have to approach each day with some positivity. And I just really enjoyed this off season, because all I did was just play. And I've never done that before. I never just played the game of soccer, 5v5, 6v6 aside, against, some absolutely incredible footballers, male and female. And so the competition was amazing, but it was also fun. It was a non-stressful environment. So approaching preseason the way that I did, coming off of, my love for the game, at just like a different level, I was able to carry that over into preseason, and, worry about my own mental health, and, just continue to love the game at the end of the day. So I've been really enjoying it this year.
Love it. Yeah, that's awesome to hear. I mean, it's really all about having fun with what you do. And when someone's playing with passion as you are, you can tell. And really, it's been exciting to watch that this season. And one of the things that you mentioned at the beginning of that statement was thinking about how this led you to your work with Soccer Resilience. So obviously, you're a founder and a partner of Soccer Resilience, which is a sport mindset advisory resource and company that trains mental skills and increases awareness around the surging importance of mental health and mental wellness. We'd love for you to talk a little bit about how you got involved with Soccer Resilience and the great work you've done as a founder and partner, your management team, your fellow ambassadors, and just why that's been such a good fit for you based on this journey that you just shared with us.
Yeah. My agent, Charlie, was just researching more. Charlie Delmar, he was researching obviously more companies that I can help out with. He kind of knows what I'm about. He knows I do public speaking, and that's sort of my second nature, and obviously my love for kids, my love for other people. And so he came across Soccer Resilience, and he was like, what do you think about this? Like, some of the guys live in North Carolina, which is like a small world, so I was able to meet them face to face. And I approached Soccer Resilience thinking, I'm just here to help you guys. Like, what do you need from me, essentially? And so Wells Thompson, Matt Spear, Dr. Brad Miller, and John Blake, they all approached me. This is a group of men, and they're like, we need some diversity. We need another woman on board. You definitely fit the script. We love your story. You're all what Soccer Resilience is about, and we want you to be one of our co-founders. And we want to give you, the equal amount of this company, because we want equity for everybody, and so we want to include you in that. And they were very genuine about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got a little emotional. It totally caught me off guard. And so I didn't even hesitate, because obviously this is something to help change lives for players, coaches, and parents who, if a kid makes a mistake in the middle of a game, how are you going to cope with that? And that's exactly what Soccer Resilience is here for.
Love it. Love it. When we have meetings with you guys on the schedule, I star those. Those are one of the most fun parts of my days, to get to chat with groups like you all at Soccer Resilience, our partners at Women in Soccer, these groups that have that passion to making the game better for all who love it, and really developing people who love the game, the mental side of things. Those meetings for me, I don't view them as meetings. They're more fun, engaging conversations with people that are running in the same direction we are. And just, it's phenomenal to see the work that's being done in this space. And kudos to you and the Soccer Resilience crew. We will have some exciting news to share more about, our relationship with Soccer Resilience in the future. But before we move on in this conversation, could you just share with our viewers here today some of the services that Soccer Resilience provides? I know we've got a lot of good soccer fans, soccer players, soccer coaches on the line with us today, and would love for them to be able to know more about what you guys are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. You could definitely look up more information at soccerresilience.com. But obviously, we're here to serve you. We're here to serve players. We're here to serve teams, whoever you may be, individuals. I've been working with individuals more so than I have teams. That's more my cup of tea. We have Walker Zimmerman, who is one of our male ambassadors, who also does one-on-one mental training. And so we're just here to help others. We're here to serve others, help change their game, help train their brains so they can, make their game into their masterpiece. And so at the end of the day, we're just here for others, and we just want to help. So we're launching some new stuff coming up, which I'm super excited about. And so we have some online courses that are going on right now. And if you guys want to subscribe to Soccer Resilience, that would be great as well. We have individual packages, we have team packages, club packages, and so we can definitely discuss more if you want to reach out to us.
Love it. Making the game their masterpiece. I love that. That's a beautiful thought and beautiful sentiment. So yeah, guys, definitely take advantage of looking up Jess and the Soccer Resilience team, Wells and Matt. They're all phenomenal people. And like I said, we'll have more to share on that soon for you guys in terms of the relationship with the USL and the W League. But today, we were really excited to share the W League publicly, break that secret that we've asked you to keep and so many others to keep over the past couple of weeks and months. And we've talked a lot today about the opportunities that'll be created. We've been blessed to share our 8 first founding teams. But one thing that we haven't talked a ton about today that I want to make sure you and I get a chance to chat about is holistic player development. And one of the pillars of our mission statement is what we can do for the players in our league from a career development standpoint. And we know everyone involved with the game is familiar with the idea that the majority of young girls who are in their backyard kicking a soccer ball around day in and day out, until the sun goes down, really dream of going pro. But most, if not all of these players, unfortunately, in the W League, well, hold on, let's back up. All of the players in the W League will probably share this dream, but unfortunately for the majority of them, it'll be difficult, to continue that pro journey all the way on. And once they get there, unfortunately, the reality is that the financial stability is not always there to just hang up your cleats, go hang out on the beach, retire, be set for life, right? So in our conversations, we've talked a lot about how we can help prepare players for this next chapter of their life, whether that's remaining involved in soccer as a broadcaster, executive, coach, or it's moving off and taking those transferable skills and applying them in the corporate setting. So as a player and as someone who has founded her own business, can you share a little bit about what you view to be the importance of this holistic approach to player development that the league will focus on?
I love that you guys are helping players out more in depth. I heard about the housing situation, being able to try and help out there. And, obviously, at the end of the day, our career doesn't pay us much. And so, some of these women will probably be working another full-time job. And so obviously housing is going to help with that. So little things like housing, that's going to relieve a lot of stress for a lot of these players. And so I'm super excited to obviously have more teams coming on board as well, obviously helping with the women's game a little more in depth because it's truly stress relieving, especially as an adult, And so I think this is just an amazing pivotal moment for women's soccer here.
Awesome. Well, Jess, we won't take up too much more of your time, but before we go, we'd love for you to share any advice you have for aspiring players, youth, college age, whatever they may be. Based on your experience, what advice would you give to the players that are looking, to continue their career and hopefully maybe do so in the W League?
Yeah. Just know that your life path isn't just, this straight line thinking that, everything's going to go smooth as butter. You're going to come across some adversity. You're going to make mistakes along the way. You might fail, you might lose. But if you have this passion to obviously make it at a high level, you're going to have to get through those moments, get through those hard times because we all do. And that's what helps you manage your mentality in a very positive way. So when you get through the adversity, that's where your success will come in at. And it is a very exciting journey. It's all about the process and you have to be patient. It's going to take a lot of hard work. But if you're passionate about it, just put in the work and, it'll be cherry on top from there.
Love it. That is a perfect way for us to wrap things up today. So Jess, thank you again for your time. Best of luck with the rest of the season. I know we'll be following you along on your journey on the field and also with Soccer Resilience. So thank you for your time. And for everyone that joined us today, thanks for joining us and tuning in. Please make sure to give the USL W League and Soccer Resilience a follow on all of your major social media channels. And we've got more exciting things to come down the road. So stick with us, and we look forward to celebrating women's soccer with you guys in the days and weeks and months to come.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.